Alright, so we're here for pull day. Let's start off with some neutral grip and then move on from there. Same thing as normal as far as like I'm either gonna do 4 sets of neutral or two or three of these, most likely 3, and then 2 of what's it called, close grip, and then from there go on to pullovers, I'm pretty sure. And I think I have a row after that. Either that or pack deck, I forgot how it goes. But anyway, yeah. So other than that, let's go ahead and get started. And yeah, so feeling good. Made more sense in my eating today, so you know, do what I'm supposed to do basically. And yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And as far as I'm concerned, it seems like I'm gonna have a good pull day. So, oh, I thought I changed the music, I guess I didn't. I just realized. Usually whenever I post now, I change it to different playlist off of my gym playlist. I guess I got distracted or something. Anyway, alright. So, it was pull day overall, or lat biased, width biased pull day. Overall, went great, everything. Dude, well, actually, let me take that back. Although, okay, well, first I'll say this and then. So, the neutral grip pull downs, oh no, they were just not feeling right today. So, but close grip came in clutch and saved the feeling. So, yeah, I don't know. It was like first set it felt good. I mean, I'd say more so decent than good, but it felt decent. It felt good. Second set was and then that third set, I was just like, I'm not really liking this anymore. So, but yeah, I switched to doing close grip pull downs. I was like, okay, this is where it's at. And I just realized I don't really think about like mentioning this or not, but with the close grip, what I try and do is, well, one thing that I do is like as I bring it down, I like think about turning my pinkies in, which in turn brings my elbows in, and huge lat activation right off the bat there. But the other thing I do though is like while I'm thinking about doing that, I also think about trying to like imagine bringing the middle of the attachment, so like where it connects to the pulley, try and think about bringing it to like either here, like basically just right in the spot here. Probably one of the best feelings ever, if you're not going like insanely heavy, because otherwise you won't feel it. So yeah, that always feels pretty good. But yeah, I mean everything else felt great. So yeah, I mean no complaints about today at all. But yeah, so other than that, I mean that's really all I have. So yeah, I'll see you. Probably just feeling, yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow for a hamstring bias leg day. So yeah. But speaking of leg days, this is kind of a no-brainer when I think about it, but from the last two times, or well, from like the half a leg day, well, that was more like 0.75 that was like 3/4 of the leg day, but from like the 1 3/4 of the Tom Platz leg days I've done, I feel like I've seen more growth already in my quads just from that than the other quad bias leg day I was doing. So I don't know. Basically what I'm saying there is, I mean, I only have 1 week left. Like after this week, I only have 1 week left of bulking up before I start cutting down again. So, but yeah, basically what I'm thinking about is after prep, when I go on my off season, I start bulking up again. I mean, here's what I'm probably gonna do, is I'm going to give myself some time, basically like a trial period of the one leg day, of like the one quad bias leg day, and see like how much change I'm seeing from it. And if I'm noticing like good change, then be like, okay. And then what I'm gonna do is then switch that out with the Tom Black's leg day, because that's obviously extremely quad biased. So what I'm gonna do is basically give myself like, you know, a couple weeks to a month of like a trial period of one, then do the same thing with the other and see like what I notice more growth with. But I mean, so far out of the 2 or 1 3/4 of Tom Black's leg day that I've done, I've noticed some, well, I've noticed quad gains basically. So that's what matters. Yeah, I've noticed really nice quad gains. Either that or I've just like gotten better at posing. I'm not not too sure which one. But anyway. What else? I mean, this isn't about the gym, but got to see a old friend that I haven't seen in right now. My brain is saying 3 years, so I'm just gonna go with that rather than trying to figure it out. I mean, how old am I? It's a dumbass question. I can't believe I just asked that. So I would have been, okay, so like 4 years then? 4 or 5 years then? Yeah. No, yeah. 4 years then. Damn. Wow. Time flies. Wow. Anyway, but yeah, so just happened to see him tonight, and talk to him, so that was cool. It's good to see him. Like I said, haven't seen him in like 4 years, so yeah, that was cool. But anyway, yeah, as far as today went, everything was amazing. So yeah, other than that, that's all I have. So I'll see you tomorrow for hamstring bias leg day.